What's up, everyone? My name is Kyla Carter.
And I'm Caitlin Jackson.
We have a couple of announcements for you guys, so let's get right to it. For a day full of inspiration, change, kindness, support, fun, and friendship, join Friends of Rachel on Thursday, January 23rd at 8:30 in the North Gym for the annual event, Chain Reaction. If you'd like to attend, please come to our Monday meeting in the TLC for a permission slip, a t-shirt which is $5, and for more information. And remember to always desire to inspire.
Congratulations, Maya. Your essay, Unquestionably Black and Unapologetically Me, was selected this year as the contest winner. Your essay will be published in Edda Art and Literary magazine this spring. Please pick up your cash award in A1, Mrs. Daniels. Thank you for submitting and congrats again.
The National Scholastic Press Association has awarded Edda's 2019 Identity Politics All-American with Mark of Distinction for content for exemplary work, and we have our 2020 issue Rising will continue this legacy.
That's what's happening here at HF. Now let's send it over to Gianna Smith with the latest in HF sports.
Thanks, guys. I'm Gianna Smith in the Sports Corner. The boys tennis team will have a preseason informational meeting on Thursday, January 16th in room G8 at 3:15. If you cannot make it, please contact Coach Sachs in room G8. There will be a brief preseason meeting for all girls interested in playing water polo at 3:15 on Thursday, January 16th in room 315 North. See Coach Dugan if you have any questions. There will be no open water polo Monday, January 13th or 20th. Monday night open water polo will start back up on January 17th at 8:30. Softball open gym is tonight from 6 to 8 in the turf room. Please run the following announcement through 1/21. The boys track and field season begins Tuesday, January 21st. Practice starts at 3:25 in the field house. In order to compete, you must have a valid physical on file and registered for track and field on 8 to 18. If you have any questions, please see Coach Beebe in room G3 or Coach Assisi in room G25, or check with the athletic directors in office. Come be part of one of the best programs in the state. That's all we have for you today in Sports Corner. Stay tuned for a great show tomorrow. Thank you, HF.
They are defenseless. They don't have a voice, and somebody needs to speak up for them. And I think trying to do better in the world is good for everybody. And I just naturally gravitated towards animals.
670,000 dogs enter shelters every year. 670,000 helpless dogs filled with loneliness and fear without anyone to tell them it's going to be okay. They've lost the shine in their eyes and they have given up. But for some, there's a second chance waiting for them, giving them a reason to keep going. Emily Clem, the CEO of Homewood Adoption Center, tells us why adoption is a better option.
There are so many pets in need of homes. Every shelter across the country has dozens and dozens and dozens of pets every day that are looking for new homes. So to give a pet a second chance at a forever home is so much better than buying it from a store.
Although some dogs can go straight home from a shelter, Alicia Peterson, the shelter manager of South Suburban Humane Society, tells us why sometimes foster care is necessary.
Foster care is a huge thing. Obviously, proper veterinary care while they're here, but we really try to push, especially dogs that have suspect backgrounds, out into foster care so that they get that feeling of a family for the first time. Get to know what a house is and get to know what a crate and a blanket and a toy for the first time. So fosters are wonderful for that. Volunteers are wonderful for that. Even just being here and we give them all those things, blankets and toys and unconditional love.
Fostering can serve many different purposes for each dog. Foster mom Amanda Heineman tells us a story about her foster dog that had a complete turnaround from the home.
One of the rescue places that we partner with is County Line Pet Hospital in Staker, and they call us at any given time when they have an animal that they think would fit in one of our foster homes. So they called us and they said, hey, we've got this little shepherd mix named, was it Marshall? It was Marshall at the time. And he was about 6-7 months old, and he was just, under-socialized, kind of afraid of men. He had been locked in a cage for quite a while. He had several intestinal parasites, so he needed some medical help. So we thought, yeah, sure, we'll foster him. So we went to go pick him up, and he was afraid of men. But my fiance is really, really good with animals, so he's like, okay, look, we're gonna have some fun here, it's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be cool. We got his medical issues cleared up. We started working on training, socialization, like, look, you can't chew on the couch, you can't poop on the floor, you need to, be a good boy. And so, yeah, the rest is history. We worked with him for, I think it was probably 2 months maybe we had him, and he ended up being adopted into a family with 2 other dogs, and they love him, and everything's great.
Marshall, who is now Max, is one dog of many who has had his life completely changed from being in foster care. Jennifer Sawaki, Max's new mom, tells us why she adopts.
So what drew me towards more abused dogs was you walk into some of these places, and like one of our first ones, Shelby, you couldn't really walk up to her and pet her for almost the first 4 years without her cowering and peeing on the floor. I think she always thought you were gonna hit her, and you just need a lot of patience. But again, it kind of broke your heart, and it just became like, I'm going to make sure that dog knows that it's loved and it's not going to be abused or given away again. So that was always kind of why I loved the rescue dogs. I mean, they're also probably the most loving dogs you could get. They just, as long as you love them and they feel safe, they will love you back more than any dog.